hence the initial transition.
Yes.
Speaking of Disney-related things, so Disney is apparently delaying their entire film slate.
Yes. My initial suspicion it was because of the writer's strike, and that might be part of it.
Zoe Saldana reacts to Avatar 5 being delayed to 2031. Great. I'm going to be 53 when the last movie comes out.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, I remember, yeah, I think she said too, like I was 27 when we did the first movie. Yeah, and James Cameron will be like in his mid 70s.
Yeah, if he makes it that far.
Yeah,
Does he have a succession plan if something bad happens to him?
yeah, I don't know. If I were him, I would be kind of going, can I condense these movies into just one movie? So just do the third movie and call it good.
Yeah. I,
But yeah, I like I said, I think part of it is because of the Writers Guild strike, and although I think a lot of it is because of money.
yeah, no, some of these delays aren't terribly huge. Like some of them are just like 2 or 3 month delays. Like
Yeah,
Captain America: Brave New World, which I noticed was New World Order in previous updates. I
yeah,
thought people were joking when they said that they were that they were changing the name on that thing.
yeah. I thought so too. But then I saw like a behind the scenes picture of with Anthony Mackie, and yeah, it was like on one of the chairs that said Brave New World. I'm like, okay.
Hmm.
I
Let's see,
guess New World Order was
Thunderbolts,
too. Yeah.
yeah, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. What's the over under that movie doesn't actually happen at this point?
I would take the under. I don't.
Yeah, I there's a decent chance because I don't think I haven't heard anything like Jonathan Majors exonerated.
I haven't either. Yeah, that case is really slowing down.
Gone
Uh,
quiet.
Very quiet. Yeah. Um, yeah, it'll be interesting to see if if that movie does get made or if they end up having a different actor playing Kang.
There's also been some of those Star Wars movies that they were announcing have gotten some delays too.
Of course, that's assuming those Star Wars movies are even gonna go go into production anyway.
God, where elsewhere the new Alien movie produced by Ridley Scott and directed by Fede Alvarez will open August 16th, 2024. That's a threat, not a release date.
Yeah.
So, will Brave New World be about Falcon finding himself in a hedonistic dystopia? Man, that would probably be more interesting than whatever they're cooking up.
Oh yeah, yeah. And Chenga says James Cameron's gonna die while making the 10th Avatar.
I don't see how they have 5 movies to make.
Yeah,
I've watched reviews of Avatar 2, and even that kind of seemed like a stretch to
yeah, yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see here. So, Variety asks, how excited are you, if at all, about Disney's planned live-action adaptation of Moana in 2025? Not at all excited.
Not at all. Yeah.
Let's see here.
Oh,
Oh, it's just okay. So yeah,
yeah.
wait. Live action Moana. That movie is barely 10 years. I don't even think it's 10 years old.
No, not yeah. Somewhere around there. Yeah, maybe close to it. Yeah. I didn't even. I haven't even seen the animated Moana.
Yeah, wasn't that also a Lin Manuel Miranda movie? Like a
I think
just
so. Yes. I just know I know Dwayne Johnson voiced one of the characters.
let's find out. Who did the music? Features highly anticipated original music from Hamilton's Lin Manuel Miranda. Yeah, pass.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I feel like how to put it. I do not feel that Lin-Manuel Miranda is all that great as a musician.
Mm,
Like a rap opera like Hamilton makes enough sense, but
yeah.
like an actual musical, I like to have things like lyric or yeah, so he has too much lyrics. I like things like melody,
Yeah.
tune, motifs.
Yeah. uh,
Uh,
Jeez. But yeah, I think these these delays. I mean, like you were saying, that they're not super big. They're not super long, but at the same time, I'm kind of just like I really don't. Yeah, I wasn't really looking forward to any of them, to be honest. So I mean,
Deadpool 3 is on my list, but
yeah, I've been hearing some not so good things about Deadpool 3.
oh, do dish.
Okay, so apparently Deadpool 3 he's going to be doing the multiverse, and he's going to kidnap Hugh Jackman playing a version of himself, not playing he's not Hugh Jackman is not playing Wolverine, he's playing himself.
Okay.
And he's wants it's like like he wants him to play Wolverine again or something. I can't I don't- it sounds really dumb.
See, that's I hear that and I think that they could make that funny.
Yeah. It sounds a little too silly for me though. I mean, I know Deadpool is silly, but it's like, you know,
It is kind of the end game for like a character who breaks the fourth wall that much.
yeah, that's true.
But yeah, yeah, like you said, you wonder if it's about saving money. They do have that big bill coming up for the Hulu purchase that we talked about last week, so it's entirely possible that this is a cost-saving measure.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
and yeah.
I think this would have happened even if they were flush with cash, just because, like the thing that you think that oh well, you only have to worry about movies that are coming out, right? Or you only have to worry about movies that haven't been written yet. But what happens if if you have a problem with the script while you're still making it, right? You might have to have a writer come in to fix things.
Yeah. Yeah, you would either you'd have to get a scab, um, or what happened with Quantum of Solace, the second Daniel Craig James Bond movie. Uh, the director and Daniel Craig actually had to do rewrites on that. Hence why it was kind of a mess.
If yeah, well, and where you could do like Ryan Johnson and write your own movie. Yeah, I think my favorite detail that people don't talk about very much with The Last Jedi is that it's like for the first third of the movie they call them the Resistance, and about two-thirds of the way in they keep calling them rebels and the
Yeah,
rebellion, and then they switch back to the Resistance at the end, like he didn't notice.
yeah. And Ninja says, I think Deadpool 3 being about the multiverse would be perfect because multiverse is becoming every single movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where I have some hope for it because if he's allowed to like poke actual fun at it, then that sounds like a riot.
Yeah, that could work. Yeah. Yeah, and it would be interesting too, like who, if they would get like other characters other than Hugh Jackman, kind of like maybe do something better than what they did with Doctor Strange 2.
That would be hard not to surpass.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, this was breaking news as we were gearing up for the show, so we haven't really had time to look into it.
Yeah.
Um, so Disney CFO Christine McCarthy is stepping down. Uh, you'd think that with Disney's financial problems that they're running into, that it might have been performance related, but supposedly it's so apparently she's staying on as a advisor to help the new person, which isn't what you do when you are shit canning someone.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
she's taking a family medical leave.
Oh, okay.
So Le- McCarthy is known for a controversial quote: "We can cut portion size, which is probably good for some people's waistlines." Back when Disney Parks stated they may reduce food portion sizes in order to increase profits.
Oh God. Uh,
So, yeah, I think that this is. I don't think this needs to be a separate video. It's just. I would say it's like we could sit here and speculate wildly, but
yeah, uh, just a interesting little change in leadership. I don't know if it's going to affect if it'll make if it's going to be a huge change for the company. I don't think it will.
yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah, it's not like Victoria Alonso.
No, because a CFO doesn't have a lot of direct creative impact.
Right. Yeah, it's all money. Although I have to say, the her talking about the portion sizes, like, okay, yeah, give us a smaller hamburger, but you're still going to charge us $15 or $18. Like, oh,
Yep.
thank you. Because if you've never been to Disney World before, everything is more expensive.
Yeah, I've heard people talk about the Disney World hypnosis, where it's like, yeah, $5 for a Diet Coke makes sense.
Yeah. $4 bottle of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Four
of
fifty.
course,
Sorry.
$4, you're having to put in the fake sugar and the carbonation, so of course it's a cheaper process. So they're
Yeah.
passing that savings on to you with it being $4 instead of $5.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
well,
I
I think that about calls it for the week.
I think so too. Yeah.